The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned, community-based news. Free to every reader, because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home.
And welcome inside Delaware Live. The lights are down. The Undertaker's theme's going. The riders are about ready to come out here. I'm Benny Mitchell. With me tonight, Scott Kammerer, Brandon Hill, and Donald Flowers on the cameras tonight. We have Red Lion and Caesar Rodney. And Scott, Red Lion schedule or roster a little more decimated than we thought. They brought 9 wrestlers tonight, but they brought 7 good ones into this.
Absolutely, and you only need one good match to have a good duel, we always say. And exciting to see. It's Friday night wrestling at its finest. Penn State might be wrestling Iowa tonight, but right now we're in Camden, Delaware, watching Caesar Rodney take on Red Lion. Some top-level guys here tonight, and we're in for a lot of fun.
Riders are taking the match for their warm-up, and right off the bat, we're going to have a match. If Spinata does come out at 106, he's the 8th grader, ranked number 3 in the state, 24-2, and he'll take on Ben Donato. This is a rematch from the Del Castle Finals. He's a sophomore, 26-12, and then at 120, we're going to see a battle of number 1 versus number 2 at 113, as number 1 ranked Ty Bellerin, sophomore, 19-3, will face Cole Moffitt, ranked number 2, a junior, 21-10. That'll move us up to Trevor Copes, number 1 ranked wrestler from Caesar Rodney at 126. Owen Dixon is questionable for tonight. He's ranked number 2 at 190. Trey said it would be a match time decision. And then Jack Wilson, the number 3 ranked 190-pounder from Red Lion, sophomore, 23-2. Got great matchup here tonight. We're going to start at 106 pounds. The riders, they've clinched a spot. Now it's to see where they're going to be in the state duels.
Yeah, and we saw some really good matches out of these guys earlier in the season when Dominic Spinato was ranked number 1 at 106. He took on number 2, Austin Guerreri at Cape Henlopen. Real close match, came down to a takedown. He lost his number 1 seeding, but he's only an 8th grader. So it's only a matter of time till he probably gets his number 1 ranking back. And we're real interested to see Ty Bellerin against Cole Moffitt. That's a heck of a matchup. I saw they just raised the banner for Ty as the first state runner-up in Red Lion. They had a banner up for him for a conference champ, so that's exciting. We're going to see him here tonight. Cole Moffitt, been around for a long time. He's a junior, 21-10, won a heck of a lot of matches for the Caesar Rodney Riders. So we're excited to see that. And, of course, Santino Ciani, who's the son of Jordan Ciani, who's won quite a few state titles himself in Delaware. I think he's got 3.
Absolutely.
So looking to keep the tradition alive in the Ciani family. He's an 8th grader, 26-6. We were talking about him, but he's going to run into a buzzsaw on Trevor Copes, who was a pretty prolific 8th grader himself when he made it to the state finals as an 8th grader. And then 2 years in a row as a 9th and 10th grader, he ran into Gabe Giampetro. So now he's the clear shot number 1. And Ciani's trying to knock him off and make it to the state finals. This will go a long way with a good showing here tonight, right, Benny?
Absolutely. Ciani, he's the bubble guy. He's number 7. I was going through. I took a deep dive in the 26, and he would be the next guy coming up.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other match that I think we're really going to enjoy is Jack Wilson against Owen Meister. So Owen Meister, he's a little hot and cold, but he can be a dangerous wrestler. Jack Wilson was beaten up on an unranked wrestler earlier in the season. He ended up getting pinned. So both these guys, I predict that match is going to end how nobody thinks it's going to end.
Right.
I don't know how it's going to end, but one way or the other, it could be something exciting. So we're in for a treat tonight. A lot of good matches. Like you said, small school, Red Lion doesn't have a ton of wrestlers. They had some sick, some guys injured, right? So they're coming with 9, and they're going to forfeit some. But, hey, it's all for bragging rights and rankings at this point.
Wednesday night, we'll start the state duels. Tonight, Caesar Rodney, they're wrestling for a home match. If they can knock off Red Lion, they would have a home match, probably bring in William Penn.
Yeah, and that's
Red Lion fighting for their lives, really, at 2-9.
Yeah, and Redline, you got to wonder, like, where they're going to be in the whole mix. So you have to apply for it.
Right.
And with the situation they're currently in, I would think they would apply for it and get in there. They're going for what, the 8th seed? Is it possible?
I would think, at best.
Yeah. And the situation with Caesar Rodney, when they switched it used to be the top 2 teams had a bye, and then the other teams wrestled, and now you got a home match. It's a huge advantage to have that home match. I mean, plenty of times teams go into that home gym and they just fall flat on their faces against the higher seed with the big crowd cheering for them. So it's a big deal. William Penn and Caesar Rodney, that could be an exciting matchup.
Yeah. Caesar
Rodney, great match the other night against Sussex Central.
Yeah, I think they surprised some people, keeping that match within 8 and some big matches in the match. Caesar Rodney able to something they haven't done all year is show some strength in the top 3 weight classes.
Yeah, Caesar Rodney put together, and Central has some hammers up top. Central has hammers throughout the whole lineup, and I think a big match was 106 in that. Next time they wrestle, I think a lot of people are going to be focused on 106.
Yeah.
You know, that Austin Decker knocks off Donato in overtime, 8-6, sudden victory, 1. So I think if you're a coach, you look at that one and say, hey, I can maybe make some movement there, or maybe Decker comes back and knocks him off again. So we'll see how that shakes out.
It's loud in here tonight. Referee for tonight, Eric Buxton.
Senator Buxton on the call. His hair looks fabulous.
Head coach for the Red Lion, Al Mead. And head coach for Caesar Rodney, Trey Mitchell. Athletic director, Bob Ron.
Al Mead been around the sport a long time.
Yes. We're going to go ahead and cut our mics and give you the public address announcer. Folks, we're going to cut away from the national anthem. We're right back with some high school wrestling.
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home.
Welcome to Surf Bagel. Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel!
First State Orthopedic statewide has 29 physicians at 16 locations. Our physicians and staff provide both non-surgical as well as surgical treatment for almost all orthopedic conditions and injuries. We are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physician and orthopedic consultant for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to the local emergency departments as well as medical aid units and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Call for an appointment today or visit us at firststateortho.com.
And welcome back. Teams captains are coming out to the center for the coin toss, or the coin toss.
Green, red. Okay, green. Yep. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Caesar Rodney, odd. Caesar Rodney, odd.
So Caesar
Let's get it,
Rodney.
boys.
Caesar Rodney wins the toss. They're going to take the odd matches tonight.
So that means they have first choice on the odd match. I don't think it's going to matter too much tonight, but we'll see.
And out comes Ben Donato for the Caesar Rodney Riders.
Ben Donato, a sophomore, 26-2.
And Dominic Spinato. This is going to be a tough one. Donato and Spinato here to start this off.
Good luck.
This could be a New Jersey matchup for us
Could be
here.
right, yeah.
Absolutely.
Step.
So we're underway at 106 pounds. Red Lion in the red, Caesar Rodney in the blue.
We got a real treat for you tonight. Senator Buxton on the call as the referee. He keeps a active dialogue going.
You know what's going on. Spinato won the first time these two wrestled at the Del Castle Invitational Finals.
You know, when you got young guys like this, a lot can happen during the season. They develop and add some moves to their repertoire. So we'll see if they picked up some new tricks and a little different focus here tonight.
It's good action, guys. It's good action.
Sounds like a stalling call is not forthcoming.
Right.
So that's a good sign. As long as he doesn't call it on the 302 announcers, I'm fine.
Right. Approaching a minute to go here in the first period, no score. Donato looks like he's trying to get an angle here.
Yeah, he's trying to do that little throw by and
Gets in, low double.
You're okay
Needs-
there.
needs to
Don't
isolate the
scissor,
hip.
But you're okay. You're okay there. Keep
Spinato
wrestling,
tight on that
gentlemen.
ankle.
You're fine there. Keep wrestling.
Looking to
Let's wrestle
funk it.
here.
45 to go here, first period.
Donato's got to keep advancing. They're going to stalemate it.
Improve your position. Improve your position. Stalemate.
And we're
Nice
going to get a
job.
stalemate with
Good
33
action.
seconds.
You hear Buxton saying that improve your position. If not, he's going to stalemate it, which is exactly what he did. Sometimes a stalemate's a victory for
Sure, absolutely.
for the position you're in. You're praying for a stalemate. I think they both kind of conceded it at that point. Donato didn't get a clean finish, and Spinato was able to slow him down and get an ankle, so he was happy. He was happy with the stalemate. Good low spear double by Donato, though.
That's the end of the first period, no score.
Rider bottom. Diverse. Rider will defer. Red. Red chooses down. Top guy wait. Bottom gets set. Come on, hustle up.
No
Here we go.
points, but a lot of action in the first
Top
period.
wait. Hey, stay set. Top on.
So Donato or Spinato will start in the lower position, or down position.
Donato stops
All or
his
none,
first
that's
move.
Fine. Nice job. All or none. That's fine. That's fine. Well done.
Good job,
Neutral
Bob.
That's
red.
going to be an escape for Spinato.
Spinato just textbook clearing everything and able to get up and get his hips out in the way and turn and face him.
1-0 lead for Dominic Spinato, the number 3 ranked wrestler at this weight class.
Yeah, and two high-ranked,
Spinato in again on another shot.
two high-level guys meeting
You're
like
okay
this
there. You're okay there.
late in the season. You think,
Let's
they're going to see
wrestle
each
here.
other again
Wrestle
maybe
here.
in
You're
the
okay
States.
there. You're okay there. You're okay there. Continue
Donato
to wrestle.
gets that far hip.
Continue.
And he gets the
2,
takedown.
3.
Donato real offensive so far. In on 2 shots, finished the one.
One.
And now in on another.
Right in.
You're neutral. You are neutral.
You could see the maturity level of Donato just wrestling through every position. Spinato just
Keep wrestling
long.
Wrestle there. Wrestle there. Improve your position. Improve your position.
50 seconds to go here, second period. Tied up at
Stop.
2. And we're going to get another stalemate.
Back center.
One of the things that really
Yep.
impressed me about Spinato is he,
Fellas, good
for an
action.
8th grader,
Okay.
does not get too
Nah, he doesn't get rattled.
does not get too rattled, especially in positions like that where he's obviously in a bad position. He sees it as a potential to score. Donato so far in on all 3 shots tonight. Spinato not in on any shots. See if he could pick up his offense, control the
I got
ties.
red 1. Red 1.
There's a
Stolen.
warning stall on
You've been hit red.
Spinato.
Yeah,
22 to go in the period.
Bucks and I on the same
Fight
page on
well
that
done.
one.
Well done.
Donato looks like he came with a full tank of gas, Scott.
He did. He might have been running the halls before school every morning for the last month. He's got that look, very determined look on his face. So far 2-2. He's got a takedown.
Better.
Donato will have a
Riders.
choice here in the third,
Spinato's got 2
Riders.
escapes.
Here we go. Bottom it is.
and he's going to go bottom.
Tie ball game. Get set.
Like
Top guy
so
on.
many
Remember
matches.
Your stall. Remember your stall.
It's going to come
Set.
down to a 3rd period takedown, looks like.
Damn.
If Donato can get out here.
Reinforced bar.
Oh my, look out.
Too high. Too high. Too high. Too high. Too high. Too high. Too high.
Comes to his feet,
Red line coach is not crazy about that.
and that's an escape for Donato. He goes up 3-2.
Donato just wrestling his match here tonight. Keeping the pace, pushing the action.
Gets in again on a low double.
Donato really just taking advantage of his strengths here.
Fight on. Well done. Well
Shot
done.
by Spinato. He gets in on the leg.
Good
Has the
shot.
single.
He just hesitation on the finish. We'll see if Donato has enough time to defend it, but
Looking to go near side
I
cradle.
think he's got the cradle. That's
That's
2.
a takedown.
2 red. 2 red.
4-3 lead for Spinato.
Great shot by Spinato.
He's going to have to come up.
Don't lock. You're on top. You're on top, Red. Work up.
Minute to go here in the third period.
You hear Coach, you hear Buxton telling him, "You're on top, not neutral. You can't lock."
And they're out of bounds with
Back
54
center.
seconds left.
Hey, good
Real
action,
impressed by
fellas. Good
Spinato on top.
Back
He is
center.
just
Hey,
tough.
try to
He's
stay
a
back.
hammer. You could see
Hey,
the
you good?
aggressiveness.
Top guy, wait.
That's
Top
not
guy,
on
wait.
his feet. You
4-3
could see it on
red.
when he's
Ready,
on
set.
top.
Top on. Here we go.
Really transitioning
No,
from
back
one move
off,
to the
back Off.
next.
See what you're doing wrong? You're hanging way off to the side, okay? Back off, back off. Caution red. Give me a good start. Set. Top on.
54 seconds left, and Donato's got to get out
Yeah.
to tie the score.
Careful.
Each guy with a takedown.
You know, the first period, 2 periods really, Donato pushing the pace and controlling the action, but now Spinato's up with the 1 takedown, even the score.
You got to do more than that, bottom.
He's putting a pretty good ride here together with that. He's got that near bar. The tenor of this match really switched in the 3rd period.
25 to go here. To try to run the bar.
Spinato just tough on top. Man, is he tough. Pulling all the levers at the right time. CR imploring Donato to get out.
Work up,
Oh,
work
he's
up,
hanging.
work up.
That's going to be a call.
And that's going to tie up the
That's-
match.
That
4-4.
ties it.
Here we go.
So on that, you have 5 seconds to work up. If not, they're going to bang you on
Right.
that one.
Stay set.
7 seconds left.
Like a typical wrestling match, everyone's screaming something different.
Right. Donato comes to a short
Donato,
set.
Is this destined for overtime, Benny?
No.
And we're going to go to overtime.
No. Hey, relax. Neutral.
Donato with the
great
chin
job.
whip at the last second. 1 second too late.
Win it on the mat. Ready?
So this is sudden victory. Takedown wins it. Donato in. Looking to finish.
Brings that mid-level. Oh, what a job by Spinata to get out of that.
Donato right back
Right
in.
back in.
Really awesome on his feet tonight. Has kept Spinato on the defensive, though Spinato has been excellent on his defense.
38 seconds to go. He's got both legs covered, or both legs wrapped up, needs to cover them. Takedown for Donato. Big upset here at 106 to start the night.
Great match, and you just saw from the very beginning, Donato had that determined look on his face. Big home crowd cheering him on. He comes up with probably the biggest victory of his season so far, and he avenged an earlier loss to Spinato. So excellent job by the junior from Cesar Rodney. So that'll move us to 113 pounds.
And Bellerin's going to come out at 113.
Yeah, Bellarmine, the #1 ranked
Yep.
120-pounder, has been wrestling back and forth 113.
And Coach Mitchell sending out Moffitt, the #2 wrestler, at 113.
Yeah, so Moffitt #2 at 113, and Ty Bellerin #1 at 120.
And here we go at 113. #1 versus #2.
And we talked about we might only have 9 matches, but we got a lot of high-level matchups. So this is #1 and #2 versus each other, separate weight classes, but
shot by Bellerin, and gets in on the left foot of
he is
Moffitt.
just so quick. That little spear single below the knee.
Wrestle here, scramble here.
He needs to keep wrestling through this position.
Wrestle. Continue to improve. Two red. We had red.
He gives the two
Stop.
and
Potential. What time?
So that's 2 because his hand was down on the mat when he
Back
was
over
behind
there,
him, or do you not have to have that now?
now you gotta have the hand down after beyond reaction time.
Yeah, hey, tough one. But there's no 5 second, but it's like, you wouldn't have buried his head. Yeah.
Looks like just minor blood.
I know.
So here
You're
we
on
are in the
bottom.
restart.
Okay, stop for a second. Go over there. CR, go over there. Hey, got some on the mat. That's all.
Looks like they have a little bit of blood cleanup here. Just a minor inconvenience. We'll keep it rolling. So far it's 2-0. Ty Bellerin with a excellent spear single, attacking below the knee.
I think we're
Cole
good. All right,
Moffitt.
here we go. You get set
On the
for me.
defense.
Give me a good start here, okay? Top guy. You good? Give me a good start. Here we go. Top guy on.
Had to do a little technical work there.
So Cesar Rodney leading the duel 3-0 over the Red Lion Lions. In this match, #1 Ty Bellerin up 2-0, looking to add to that lead. He's got a bar on the wrist. Tilt Spencer Lee, made famous for Iowa.
Right. 2-0 lead for Bellerin.
You're good there. You're good there.
He's got a bar and a
Middle to back.
wrist on the
Bring it
other
up on the
side
shoulder.
now.
Look good
Back
there,
to the
both
tight
guys.
waist.
Let's wrestle.
Moffitt
You got
comes
him
to his
up. Be
feet
careful
in that
there.
bar.
Be careful there. You got to bring him down safely there. Let's go. Figure it out. Well
And
done.
Moffitt gets the escape. 2-1.
Great job.
Moffitt in on a double.
Moffitt right back in on the attack, Benny. Strong lift.
And they're going to call a slam there.
No. You got to return him safely, okay? Illegal slam, 1 point red, start the clock.
It's illegal because he had the arm
Okay.
trapped, but he actually looked like he lost his
and he
balance.
brought him down with force, too.
Yeah.
so.
Good, I know that.
I don't think that was
Take your
intentional.
time,
I think he
get better.
actually
I know
kind of
you're
lost his
stop.
balance a little bit.
Hey,
Now, Collins, that's probably not a slam.
great match, but when you take it,
No, absolutely not.
They like the
you gotta
hard
do that.
mat returns.
Tough wrestling there, tough wrestling.
Good crowd here for a Friday night. last
Good.
match of the season.
It's
Okay, so
that
we're back
trapped
to
arm
neutral.
and the hard return.
Okay, we got 3-1. Good action, fellas. Hey, here we go. You ready?
In a match like this, you wonder if that point's going to make a big difference, though, especially, you know, you're looking at that's a 3-point swing, really.
Right. Shot attempt by Bellerin, stuffed by Moffitt. Moffitt in the front headlock position with 12 seconds to go.
Moffitt real good in the front headlock. Bellerin went back to that low spear single. Moffitt was ready for it. He stuffed it. Now he's looking to score. I think he gave Bellerin too much time, though, to recover.
That's going to end the
Red.
first
Bottom
period,
red.
3-1 lead.
That's a good period, gentlemen.
Sometimes these
For
high-level
Ty Bellerin.
sometimes these high-level matches, you got to score right away when you get that opportunity. Just gave Ty too much of a time to mount a defense. Moffitt tough on top. He's got a real good tight waist ride he's putting together here. Ty with a good base trying to work up. Now he's up.
Granby's out.
Oh.
Well, right into a
Still there,
single leg
Green.
by Moffitt.
Still there, but you
Good
gotta bring
chain
him down.
wrestling
Well
by
done.
Moffitt. He just followed.
He may
Still
want to bail
there,
on that
Green's
head.
on top.
Gonna look half on that side, maybe. Oh, he's got it. He's got the half on the right side. He's looking to break him
Stop.
flat.
We're kind of stuck there. We're going to go back to center. Potentially dangerous. Go ahead and get set. No points. You're on bottom.
Sometimes when they get those legs extended like that, the referee
Stop
tries
your
to
weight.
give him like a quick restart on it.
Behind that
So
line for me a little. There you go. All right, top guy. Give me a good start. Here we
So
go.
3-1, minute 23 to go. A little stalemate there by Senator Buxton.
Bellerin tries to hit the Granby. Really didn't get enough height on that roll. Stuffed by Moffitt. Moffitt right back on the ride. That's coming up on a minute of a ride he put together. Bellerin right out.
Still there, Green. You're still there, Green, but you got to
No points yet. Got to get some separation.
Improve for me. Come on, Green. You're still on top.
Buxton looking for a
Green,
little
you're still on
improvement
top.
before
Under a minute
he
to go.
decides
Come on,
to
let's go here.
award anything.
Improve your position. Stalemate.
And
You
we're
got to
going
go
to
back
stalemate.
down red.
That's going to be the last stalemate.
Back down red. No one there. Come on, here we go. Get set. Tough one. Close.
Yeah, that stalemate really benefited Moffitt on that
Right.
one now.
Stay set. Okay, top on.
He keeps his ride going. Bellerin real active on bottom, though. No chance of getting called for stalling, though, if you ask me.
Yeah, both wrestlers put it out there.
Both teams look in excellent shape. Ready
Moffitt maybe looking at hazard roll here and gets it. Doesn't get him in the pocket, though.
No. We got no backs. We got no backs.
Yeah, he
We got no
squirmed out on the roll.
Hands out of his face.
Moffitt high, though.
Good there.
20
Nice
seconds to
wrestling.
go. Does a good job getting back on top, arching that back.
He settled real nice. Good recovery.
Wrestle,
He was
don't
in
lie.
trouble for a second, but he worked through the
Short
position.
time here. Watch the face.
Great period by
Yeah,
Moffitt.
absolutely.
Absolutely great
Doesn't
period.
turn him, but doesn't give up a escape or
Blood time right
reversal.
now.
Puts together a
End of the
nice
period.
2-minute ride in a
Blood time
high-level
red.
match.
To more blood time.
Yeah. Blood time red. Blood time red.
So right off the bat, granted, Red Lion didn't bring a lot of guys, but they brought some good ones, and we had 2 matches, fireworks right off the bat tonight.
Yeah, they got some hammers. I mean, these are high-level matches. You could see this, and they won't see each other because they're at different weights. But both these guys, you're expecting them to be right at the end of it when it comes time down at Cape Henlopen in a couple weeks. You'll expect to see both these guys standing pretty high in the podium.
Of course, both not sure where both are going to go yet.
Looks like it's
They
gonna be
both
your
have wrestled
choice, right?
113
Okay.
and 120. Moffitt's going to go on his feet.
You're over here. We're going neutral. All right, you good?
I think that's
Hey,
a great choice.
We got neutral riders.
He needs a
Riders
takedown to
neutral.
tie it up.
3-1. Third period.
It worked for Donato. Donato got the late
Right.
takedown and sudden victory.
Third period, we're underway. Moffitt holding position right in the center of the mat.
Bellerin, only a sophomore, has had a great career so far in Delaware.
Watch the backing up. Hands above the eyes. Watch the backing up.
Shot attempt by Bellerin.
Same shot. It's his 3rd time shooting that, and Moffitt stuffed it the last 2. Hasn't been able to score
All right,
off the
stop.
front
We're
head,
stuck.
though.
Okay.
So we're going to go another stalemate.
Set.
Minute 30 to go in the third period. 3-1 lead for Ty Bellerin, the #1 ranked wrestler. He gets in deep this time, Scott, on a low single.
Super deep. Right through the head and hands defense. Deep on the legs. Giving Moffitt a little bit of a chance to battle. He's got a body whizzer on the right
Come on,
side.
wrestle in this position, guys.
Buxton wants to see him wrestle through this. He'd hate to call another stalemate.
Stop. Stalemate.
But he will if he has to.
That's right.
Guys, good action.
Minute 5.
It's coming up. Good action. Ready?
Collar tie, center of the mat. 58 seconds to go here.
Nice
Like
job,
so
guys.
many of these
Yeah,
matches
understand.
come down to a takedown in the third period.
Bellerin attempted to shrug. This time he takes a low single shot again.
You like to
Moffitt
see Moffitt
got the head down.
Yeah, you like to see him bury that head in the armpit and really attack. He's got to commit to that. He's there. Flatten him out, bury the head. There you go. Good snap. He's got that
gets
ankle.
a low leg.
There it is. He's got to clear that arm. Oh, Bellerin, really slick move.
And takedown for Bellerin, goes up 5-1.
Tough scramble
Come on, win the
for
class.
Moffitt.
Here we go. Stop, stop. Stop.
It's like a little bit of blood
Stop.
again.
Right here. Unnecessary. 1 green. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Back
It's
to
like a
center,
little
you're on
hand to the
bottom.
face action.
Right.
Back center, you're on bottom. 13 seconds.
They said
Let's
5-2.
Not, not popular around these parts.
Come on.
We'll call you for that.
12 seconds to go here. 5-2 lead for Ty Bellerin.
Really slick move by Bellerin on that last scramble. Thought he was in deep trouble, but he was just able to get.
And Moffitt's going to get one at the end for the 5-3 lead for Bellerin.
Great match. Great match.
Really good match.
Nice job. Go back center. Well done.
So the
Well
duel
done.
meet tied up at 3.
I mean, you really can't do any better than that. I mean, that was just an excellent match by two absolute studs.
I think they're going to have to forfeit here at 120.
Yeah, because they're going to forfeit here, and then they're going to have. We're going to see another really good match.
Yep.
Coach Meade hit him with the nah. Let's keep it rolling.
So Santino Ciani will come out at 126.
Seems like yesterday I was watching his dad Jordan wrestle.
Right.
That was a few years ago, apparently.
So here comes Ciani, and I'm sure Coach Mitchell, and he does, Trevor Copes.
So Trevor Copes, ranked #1. He's a 3-time finalist. He's a junior, 32-3 for Caesar Rodney. He's taking on the 8th grader, who's 26-6.
Hey, let's keep this thing going. Good match.
This will be our 3rd, I would consider, really marquee match in a row.
Just watch the eyes.
Shot by Ciani. You got to be careful going straight in on Copes. He will pancake you.
Yeah, Copes has a little bit of everything going on. He's strong, he's fast, he's got good technique, he's got a good mat awareness.
But I give the 8th grader credit coming in shooting a double. I got the #1 ranked wrestler in the state.
Yeah, why not, right? The other thing I've really been impressed with Copes this year is his
There's that
conditioning.
pancake.
Yeah, there's that And Copes likes to sit back and wait for that.
Now he's going to try to run a bundle. 2-2. Now it looks like he's got a
Green's in
Pareto.
control. Good action.
Good thing for Ciani, I'd say, is he's got some good workout partners at Redline.
Yes, he does, yeah. And some quality coaching.
Okay, stop. We need your elbow. Your elbow's bleeding, okay? So it's going to be
So we're
blood
gonna
time.
we've had
my
blood time in every match.
My time. Blood here. It's on his
We
elbow.
must have a battle here in
Me
every
too.
match, getting the trainer out.
Get it wrapped. Take your
There will
time,
be
get it
blood
wrapped
on the
properly.
mat
This will
tonight.
be
That's
the last
right.
one,
Oh,
okay?
my goodness.
It's on me. My time. Take your time. Let's get it right so we don't stop it again. There's some over there. I don't know what the heck that is, man. That doesn't look healthy.
Maybe a scratch. Mat burn? Let's say a scratch.
Probably came with it, yeah.
It was a pre-existing condition.
All right, we're back to
Yeah.
wrestling. You're going to be on top.
That got
you're on
opened up.
bottom.
Yeah.
So 4-0 lead for
4-0,
Trevor Copes,
minute
minute 2 to
first
go.
period. Get set for me. Stay set.
And the blood stoppage is
Okay,
over.
top guy on.
Season of Rodney ahead 9-3. They got a forfeit and a victory. Red Line with a victory at 113 pounds. Forfeit at 120. Here we are at 126.
Cope's deep on that cross arm.
Yeah, Cope's one of those rare wrestlers. He's pretty good at every position, really. You know, not a lot of weaknesses.
Right, gets a boot in. Goes high 4. This is something he's added to his game. It wasn't much of a leg rider up until this season.
Be careful of that.
It's always good to have that capability in there to mix it up and slow a match down a little bit and give it a little different look. Santino with a nice attempt at a switch, but Cope stuffs it. Cope's just so athletic. Good mat awareness.
Man, he doesn't panic.
Don't scissor. Stop. That's going to be green. Green's on top.
Potentially dangerous, okay?
No change, though. No, you're on bottom.
8 seconds to go here on the restart.
Getting hurt there. It's late in the season. Here we go. Get set. Okay. Good action, guys. You're still on bottom. Top guy, you're on next.
Yeah, I think for a minute Redline thought he was on top and Cope was coming out the back door, but it was no change.
Time winds down here in the first period.
Good first period.
Cope's with a 4-0 lead. It'll be Redline choice.
Okay, Redline, your choice. You're going to defer? Okay, green. You're going to defer. Red, green, your choice.
And Cope's going to go bottom.
Good first period, guys. Get set. Stay set. Top on. Here we go.
2 minutes on the clock. Second period about to get underway.
Now, here's what you guys are doing wrong. Your head can't be over here, okay? It just can't be. So back
That's going to be a caution on Sayani.
Okay. You come down, stay set, then you move after the whistle. Top on. Here we go. Set. Top on. Give me a good start here.
And we're underway in the second period. Sayani trying to get the leg in on the right side.
Yeah, I've seen Santino wrestle a couple matches this year. I've been real impressed by him. Saw him at a match down in Lewis where he got a pin. And
okay, stop. I think we're just hung up.
Stalemate here by referee Buxton.
Okay.
I think he's one of those wrestlers that a lot of people have been looking forward to and looking forward to his career and, you know, happy to see him on the mat and doing so good.
Back underway.
Cope's, again, I feel like he's been around forever, you know, with
yeah.
2 older brothers and seen him wrestling since he was a little kid. And
he's looking to come out the back door.
Head here. Don't scissor. You're good there. You're still in control.
He's in good shape here.
Stop. All right? That's just wrestling.
Potentially dangerous.
Okay? All right.
He's being real cautious today,
I don't think Cope was happy with that call.
No, he was not happy with it.
He was about to come out the back door.
Sometimes those stalemates were potentially dangerous, help one guy or the other. I think Cope's thought, you know, let's wrestle through that.
Let me out of this.
Yeah. I thought for a second when you saw that double and pancake it early in the first, this is going to be quick. But Siani fought through it and putting together a nice little match here, down 4-0. He's high, though. Looks like Cope's is going to get out if he can. Head hunting.
And another potentially dangerous.
Sometimes in this situation, you just got to get clean. You got to get out clean. You can't give the guy a chance to really just hang around
Coach
and
Mitchell
slow
telling
down.
Coach to protect the right side.
Yeah.
That's where he's been throwing that leg in.
Try and catch it coming in or get. You got to close off all those holes to. Yeah, there it is.
Hung up again. Wrestle here.
Oh, deep power half, left side. He's got to rotate those hips. Cope's just too strong. Wouldn't go, but.
Got to be careful there. He's trying to pull him off, but he can't pull to that right side.
Yeah, he's got to get that hip. He's got the wrong hip down, but he's attacking the foot the right way. Got to get under there and swim it. Got to go hip down on the side that the leg's in.
Watch it though, or I'll come in and stop it. Get off the choke, get on the chin.
I didn't get a chance to see Santino ride legs like this in the other matches.
No.
He was overpowering the opponents, but he's pretty good at legs. I'd say he's a leg rider.
Red, your choice. Bottom, okay?
They're going to go back top again.
You're on bottom, or you're back there rather. You're on bottom.
Oh, no, he's going to take bottom.
4-0.
Yeah, red line's taking bottom.
I looked at one of the coaches
4-0
showed
win,
taking
or
top.
Green rather. Here we go. Green on.
2 minutes on, 4-0 lead for Copes.
Top, bottom, whatever it takes. Just can't defer in the third period.
Right. Trying another switch, but he's going to switch right into a cradle.
Red line clams up, but is it enough?
Watch it though. You're good on the chin.
They
You're
got
fine
the-
there.
they
We're
got
not
Turk there
yet.
in one
Yeah,
leg.
he's got that
1,
Turk.
2,
He's pinned.
3, 4,
That's tight.
5.
That was very methodical.
That was. He took his time on that one. He had that Turk the whole time and just kind of slowly turned it with it. I thought he was pinned for a second there, but
You're holding still. You're holding still because of the Turk.
yeah, he's holding
holding
three.
because of the
He's still
Turk.
got the Turk in. He's got to break the hold.
Easy on that. You're
Yeah.
good there. You're still holding.
Copes let off, but it's the Turk that's holding it. Yeah, that's what Coach Mitchell's saying. You got to let go of the Turk if you want more points, or run him over
I think
again.
he wants to go for the pin.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's going to matter, except for
Give me some
bragging
help.
rights
Right.
as far as team score
That's it,
goes,
that's it.
or
You're
seeding.
Good. You're good there.
Ooh, that's tight.
We already got the.
Yeah, you already got.
We already got it.
If he pulls out of that Turk, is that 3 more back or no?
Nah, he never came out of
He
it.
never came
The
out
Turk
of it.
got
Yeah.
you there. It's not new backs.
Yeah, it's not new backs. He's holding the same 3.
Come on, wrestle. There it is.
And there's the
okay,
3. So 7-0 lead for Copes.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be hard pressed to get a major here, though. Trying to elevate, pull him into his pocket, but Johnny falls.
Wrestle tough, wrestle. Finish
Doesn't
strong,
fall for
finish
it. Ooh,
smart.
tight
Finish
power
it.
half.
And that's how it's going to finish.
Well done,
7-0
well done.
victory for Trevor Copes.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, great match. 2 real tough, high-level guys having an excellent match. The team score might not mean anything, but both those guys wrestled like a #1 seeded status on the line. Good match by the 8th grader, and hey, Copes is #1, and he wrestled like a #1.
He did. And it's going to be Alex Batten for the Riders at 132. We should see Garrett Till, and we do. Another 8th grader in this lineup.
18-3.
Red line is young, boy. 3 8th graders, couple of freshmen, couple of sophomores.
Yo. Over here. Hey, go over there. 18-3. 18-3. 12-3. He was trying to get points. All right, here we go.
Yeah, Garrett Hill, he's an 8th grader, 20 and 10 for Red line.
Fellas, let's keep this thing running.
This will take it 132 pounds. He's taking on Alex Patton.
Batten moving up from 126. He's him and Copes wrestling at 26 together, or way in 26 together. Quick takedown by Till, goes up 2-0.
And I think they probably put Copes on the try and put Copes on the higher level guy, probably right, and put Batten on the other guy.
Yeah, these two, Till and Sione, are pretty even. Pick your poison there.
I had it the one year. It was we had a high level guy and a guy that was a little less, but we always end up putting the guy that was a little less on the stud for
Right.
the other team, trying to avoid the pin. That poor kid had a long year. He didn't get pinned a whole lot though, but
Easy on the face.
I was always worried he was going to
Forehead's
complain,
fine,
but he
head's
never did.
fine, not the face. Warning underneath, warning underneath.
And here's a stall call on bottom.
That's a quick call.
Yeah,
Maybe a cumulative effort.
setting the pace. Heavyweights aren't going to like that.
That's right. I was going to say. We got a 90 and a 215, so they're going to bear the brunt of that problem.
Right. Escape for Batten. Makes it 2-1.
Good defense by Patton.
And Batten goes behind and gets a takedown.
As soon as that hand goes down, it's 2. Goes right to the tilt. Ooh.
No,
1 and 1.
no sir.
Kind of
no,
missed the
sir.
pocket there on that.
Yeah.
45.
Not a consecutive 2. You won't see that much tonight with Iowa against Penn State.
No.
Gotta earn 'em.
A lot of people talking Iowa's just going to put it on Penn State tonight. What do you think?
Penn State's Penn State, man. I can't go against them.
I mean, half their wrestlers are ranked number 1,
Right.
so I find it hard to believe that they could lose.
Lineup full of blue chippers.
I mean, they got 2 potential 4-timers, and there's only 6 in the whole world.
And that's how we're going to end the first period.
There you go.
Batten goes up 3-2.
They
He looks like
defer.
he's game now.
Red chooses down.
He's a up down hot cold type of guy.
Goes to the back.
He looks kind of hot right now.
Top guy gets, or bottom guy gets set. Ready up. Here we
Huh?
go. Here we go. Ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Top guy. Come on.
Hey,
And we're underway in the second period.
it's another good match.
I said that. They only brought 9, but they're going to be 9 good ones.
We're getting our $5 worth out of this one. Let me tell you right now. This is
All or none.
Minute 35 to go here, second period. Batten on top with the 3-2 lead. The Riders lead the duel 12-3.
Come on, fellas. Keep me out of this thing.
Batten does have a stall call.
Come on, top.
Batten with a return. Minute to go here in the second period. At
Keep
the
him
edge.
on. Keep him on.
And Batten returns him to the mat.
Batten really wrestling a great match. Just a hard-nosed, tough match. Uh-oh.
He's going to bail on that.
He should have bailed on that. Got a little overexcited, and he's paying the price.
4-3
seconds
lead,
left.
40 seconds to go.
Still getting backs now. Got the Buxton holding 2.
And awards to 2. 6-3 lead for Garrett Till.
You know, and Till probably favored tonight in this match. Neither guy ranked.
We got 2 again. We got 2 again. Showing me everything. 2.
2 more back points for Till. Makes it 8-3. 9 seconds to go here in the second period.
Exciting second period. Throwing some points up on the board.
And that brings us to the end of the second period. 8-3 lead for
Third
Garrett
period.
Till.
We got Rider's choice.
And Batten is going to go neutral.
Confidently taking neutral.
Good action. Here we go. Hands above the face. Well done.
Shot by Till.
I thought he was thinking gator roll for a second there. Throw by.
Oh, cement
pancake
mixer.
To a cement mixer. I don't think he's.
So he gets the takedown
He was a
and the
little-
3 backs and
little-
ties it up.
A little high to pin him, but
They're rolling.
no, it's 8-7. Looks like he needs another round of
Another
back.
set of back, yeah.
Yeah. I'm loving the match Bat's putting together now.
Still there,
I
Green.
mean, just an excellent job by the
there,
young
Green.
man from Cesar Rodney.
Still there, Green.
Coach Mitchell wants to cut him. He thinks his odds of taking him down are better than turning him.
Another
Batten doesn't
hazard
look.
attempt.
He doesn't look up. He says, "I'm turning him, Coach."
He's got that cross wrist underneath.
He's got a minute.
Keep me out of this thing. Come on, fellas, wrestle.
I think when he looks up, Coach is going to tell him again to cut him.
And it's starting to get a little late.
Nope.
He's just not building the pocket to get those back points.
Till does a good job rolling through.
Warning red, warning red.
And he's
You're still
Oh,
there,
no.
Green.
Not-
Green, you're still there.
He's still on
Red,
top.
you got 1 for stalling. Let him up.
now they both have a
Neutral
stall call.
red.
Till up 9-8.
Out
No,
of bounds.
you're out. Out. Out.
Till.
Nice shot.
Till not afraid to make a move.
No.
Stop, wait for me.
I'm just
Wait for me.
super
Here we
impressed
go.
by
You guys
these 8th
ready?
graders from Redline.
34 seconds to go here.
They're wrestling all out. So a takedown will tie it up.
Oh, big throw.
Wow.
Looking for the fall. 25 to go.
What do
Switches
you-
off to the headlock. And
Oh
gets the
my
fall.
goodness.
Up easy, up easy. Great
You
match.
just saw from the beginning that was
Great
Patton's match.
Hey,
Yeah.
well done. That's a great match, both you got?
Great match by both wrestlers. They left it all out on the mat. That's a match Alex Batten will remember, the junior.
Oh, absolutely.
Goes up to 20-13 on that. Little over-under throw.
We're going to have some forfeits coming here.
Yeah.
Let's get it, fella.
Caesar Rodney going to pick up a few forfeits here. Coach Meade saying we're going to push it to 150. See what we got here.
This will be a forfeit for
Best
Dean.
30-3 match I've ever done.
This is Jamison Dean.
Nice work.
Picks up the forfeit.
Red Lion came to battle.
See if Craig Dixon, he's weighed in.
Here comes Dixon.
And we got Zach Florio on the, he's a junior.
I'll tell you, Alex Batten just brought the crowd to their feet.
What an exciting match. You kind of just saw it out of him. You just saw a little something in his eye tonight.
He wanted it,
like
yeah.
He really came to wrestle hard.
He had lost to Cyane at the Del Castle Invitational, lost pretty bad, major decision. And maybe even though it wasn't Cyane, he wanted to get a little revenge on the Lions.
He looked like he was just out there to score points and let him figure out what was going to happen at the end, you know? He was just out there having fun scoring points.
Florio 0-3 on the season. Dixon also junior 27-11.
Dixon
Improve,
putting
stalemate,
together a
stop,
nice
improve.
season.
Improve. Stop. Stalemate. Here we go.
Cement mixer attempt by Florio. Bails on it. And now Dixon with a low leg cradle.
Dixon looking for the second CR pin in a row here.
And he gets it.
Great transition by Dixon. One of many Dixons wrestling in
This lineup.
in this lineup and in Central Delaware. One of 4 Dixons in about a 20 square mile area that are wrestling.
I think we've got another forfeit coming. 42-3 lead for the Riders.
Good. Nice work.
That's Kenneth King for Caesar Rodney at 157.
So that's going to move us to 160.
165. Ulysses Van Atta, a junior. He's 23-10 for Red Lime. He'll be taking on Logan Heffington. He's a senior, 18-12.
Have a great match. Here we go.
So we're underway at 165 pounds. Van Anna, he is in the rankings. Trying to get some quick work here tonight.
I've been super impressed by Van Atta. Not only does he have an excellent name,
Two red.
he's got some really good wrestling skills.
He has red. They have red.
Van Anna,
Very aggressive here in the early stages of this match. 30 seconds in. He's got the takedown and looking to advance on top position here.
incorrect. Van Anna was in the rankings and no longer in. But he's up 2-0 here over Logan Heffington. Heffington, first year starter for the Riders. He's come up big in some matches this year.
The thing I've been impressed with Van Atta is his transition
Yeah.
from one move to the next.
Right.
And he's gotten better as the season's gone on.
We're getting there. Your hands
See,
in
maybe
the
he could do something to get back in the rankings. We'll see what he comes up with in the next couple weeks.
That arm go. Good, Red.
3 back.
Just flowing
Red,
from
you're
one
there.
move
Don't
to
lock.
the next.
You're there. Wrestle here. Well done.
Working his way up on Heffington. Heffington, a senior, has put together a real good season. First year in the lineup, right, Benny?
Yeah, for the Rider. We talked to him after the Smyrna match, and he talked about how, he didn't even wrestle JV his freshman and sophomore year. He wasn't a JV wrestler until he was a junior, but, he stayed around waiting for his chance.
One of the great things about wrestling, always an opportunity out there.
And 3 more back points for Van Atta. He goes up 8-0.
Van Atta's long too. I could see him at an even higher weight next year.
Right.
A little chin whip.
You gotta be careful of that one.
Wow.
2, 3, 4, 5.
And 3 more back points at the end of the period makes it 11-0.
3.
Yeah, Van Atta's
For
hips.
Ulysses
we got
Van Atta.
11, and
Ulysses
we've got
Van Atta,
Mitchell.
really good hips.
Red. Top, 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 bottom.
I've been super impressed by everyone Redline's put out.
Top guy, wait for
Yeah,
me.
they didn't bring a lot, but they brought kids ready to battle. That first 3 or 4 matches, we had blood time in every one of them.
That's right. That's what I like to see. Kind of reminds me of Caravel right before they kind of got those powerhouse teams in the 2000s. They had like 8 or 9 guys on the team, were forfeiting 3 or 4 matches.
Right.
But the kids that they had were studs. They eventually filled in the weights, and I think they won 3 state titles in a row there in that stretch.
2.
Redline's got
And
that
there
look.
for a while, they were the best team in the state. They were a small school
They
division.
were the best team in the state.
only
And
got
to me,
2.
Redline's got that
Careful
look.
that arm, you're
You
holding.
know,
2,
especially with some of these
Two,
stud
five,
8th
one.
graders.
2.
You get a couple more guys to fill in. They're going to be tough.
And there's a pin for Ulysses Van Atta.
Shake hands. Get better. Nice work.
And we should have a forfeit coming here at 75.
I like the speed of this match. I'm telling you right now, this is what they all should be. There's kind of a movement where they're talking about letting each state pick between 10 and 14.
Right.
And then you can send multiple guys to conferences.
Dixon come out, gets the forfeit at 175.
So if you had 10 weight classes, easier to contest them for duels, but when it comes time for conferences, you could put, I think, multiple guys. D3 or I think does that, where you can enter multiple guys.
Right. And out comes Jack Wilson and Owen Meister.
This is a match that I had circled. Jack Wilson, number 3 ranked at 190. He's only a sophomore.
Right.
He's 23-2. Been super impressed by him. Owen Meister, he's a senior, 18-14, very experienced.
Have a good one.
And we're underway at 190.
Got to see Wilson at the state tournament last year as a freshman. Real impressed by him.
He's a rather built young man there.
Yeah.
In on the high crotch
Control.
lifts.
You're good. Control. Control. Well done.
I wouldn't be
Red.
surprised if they have a really good weight room at Redline.
Yes, sir.
3,
2 and getting backs.
4. We're out. We only got 2. Okay.
2 backs for Wilson.
Yeah, I'm just getting that Caravel
Nice
feel
control.
from these guys. I mean, they definitely have the foundation for building something special over there.
State duels will start next Wednesday. Sunday morning they'll figure out the
2,
pairings
3,
in both divisions.
Oh,
8 teams in both divisions.
5.
We're expecting Sussex Central to get the
Nice
top
out.
seed in
They're
D1.
good.
Yeah, I would too. 3 back points for Wilson.
They knocked off Salesianum recently. We think maybe Cape will have the 3,
Yeah, should.
CR the 4, what do you think?
Yeah, Sally's 2.
Sally's 2, Cape 3.
Cape will have to face a rematch with Smyrna. And I think a lot of coaches
Come on out.
don't really
Go back
care to have
Bring your own
rematches
bottom.
in the dual time, come dual time.
One of the things about that Smyrna duel with Cape is Smyrna was missing quite a few guys. We thought maybe it was going to be a 7-point differential.
You good? Top
Smyrna
guy.
ended up
You can start here.
having quite a few guys out. Cape had a couple guys
Yep,
out, which
let's
at the end of the season, everyone's got people out.
Sure.
But Smyrna ended up losing by more than 20. But, you know, we were running the numbers and thought, you know, this could be a little closer.
Yeah, good.
So we'll see what happens
That'd
with that.
be one of those matches that might come down to the flip. They went and took care of business in Milford the other night.
Tough one.
Got
Come on,
themselves
keep me
in
out
the
of this
tournament.
Keep me out of
'Cause
this
they
thing.
were,
Come on, use that thing. Let's wrestle.
Smyrna was kind of a little bit on the bubble there.
Which is kind of interesting to say.
Right.
Smyrna's just been so good for so many years. I saw that Smyrna won the middle school state championship.
Right.
Georgetown, Beacon.
Nice job. Okay.
End of the first period.
Riders. No.
And
red
it's a
line,
7-0 lead
red
for
line.
Van
Your
Anna.
choice.
It was
Red's
Smyrna,
going
Georgetown,
bottom.
Beacon.
Turn around, face me. Green.
So for the
give 'em a
future of
chance.
Smyrna, you think, oh, they got some good
Sure.
guys coming up, and they could be in good shape.
But how many leave for like a Polytech, or you never know where they're going to end
Okay,
up.
on top.
Wait a second. What?
Oh yeah, they've had some.
Back
There's
off.
been some
Yeah,
Polytech
knees on
state
that
champs that
elbow.
came out of CR and Smyrna.
Okay, give me that
There's
elbow.
also been
Back off
quite a
little.
few Middletown
Okay,
guys
green.
that ended up at Smyrna.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, true.
you know,
It all balances out.
it all balances
Top
out,
down.
yeah. Actually, for a couple years, Smyrna was getting some really tough Dover guys.
Red one.
Quick escape for Wilson. Goes up 8-0.
Don't let
The balance in the state this year is really good. You know, we've had some years where it was not. You know, there were some really top-heavy teams, but it's really good balance this year.
Yeah, looking forward to if we get to it, the St. Mark's DMA showdown. But Lake Forest might have a little bit of something. If they're a third seed, you know, they lost by, I think, 6 to St. Mark's.
Yeah, and St. Mark's had quite a few guys out. They had maybe 4 or 5 out for a while there.
They're wrestling tonight, so I'll be interested to see their lineup tonight.
And they're not super deep. They have
Okay, stop.
a
Let's go
lot
stalemate.
of really good high-ranked wrestlers, but they're not super deep. So missing those guys really hurt.
Stalemate restart. Here we go. Set.
And you hear they're going to have a full lineup, right?
Right, they should, yeah. I heard they're getting some guys. They were up here Friday night,
Watch the heavy hands.
CR beat them.
right?
CR's got good depth. I think that's and they have an ability to move people around,
Right. Well, that's
which helps.
that's kind of the difference between a private school and a public school. It's hard to get a kid to come be a backup,
2,
whereas you know they grow up here
5. You got
or
it.
there, wherever it is.
Not there yet.
Real good balance by Wilson on that.
Yeah, he did.
He weathered the storm. I thought for a minute Meister was going to roll him through, but Wilson,
10-0, looking for the pin here. 35 seconds to go in the second period,
a lot of time. Not quite.
and there's the fall.
Buxton was saying not quite, and then he said, you know what, that's enough for me. I've seen enough.
Hey, good sportsmanship. Well done. Well done.
Coming up, the last match of the night.
Good match.
We'll go to a quick commercial after this, and we'll come back with our outstanding wrestler.
Listen, when the match moves this quick, no time for commercials, Benny.
Well, we'll have to go to one because we'll have to get the wrestler over here in the camera setup. How about that? Here comes Walter Toomer for the Riders.
So here we move to 2:15. Walter Toomer, he's a junior. He's going to take on Xavier Moore. He's a senior, 23-7.
And we're underway. Last match of the night because there's a forfeit at the next weight.
The Riders up 48-15. Closely contested match of the ones that were battled.
Shot by Moore. And gets the takedown. Hard takedown. I love it.
Great double. I've just been so impressed by both teams here tonight. Great sportsmanship, good conditioning,
Hey, both guys
good coaching.
Here. Both guys here. Let's go.
Trainers were excellent.
Come on, work,
Yeah.
guys.
Everything.
Busy. Trainers are busy early.
Work here.
Busy, busy.
Keep it flat. Keep it legal. You're good there. Come on, wrestle.
Coach Meade, longtime CR supporter.
Oh, CR wrestler. He's an alumni here.
But I was meaning more like his son's wrestled
Well,
here,
yeah, oh,
too,
yeah.
Good, Jared.
A lot of people could argue that there's a Meade that was one of the best wrestlers ever in the history of Delaware.
Absolutely. 6 state titles between the two brothers, Isaiah and Al.
That's right.
Set.
And he wrestled here and then coached at Dover.
Right. Been at Dover, assistant at Caravel, and now at Red Lion.
Hey, he was assistant last year, right, at Caravel?
He was at Caravel. Like Trey said, if he knew he was leaving, he would have been calling him.
I mean, you got to announce your free agency,
That's
man,
right.
so other people could get a shot at it, you know? Get their NIL deals together. Did you see that? They're going to let NIL deals?
I don't know. I don't know. I like that. That could be a problem.
Pay the people their money.
2 red.
Toomer attempts the headlock, but Moore rolls it through, goes up 4-1.
It could either be a great thing or it's going to be a complete disaster, the NIL, for high school kids.
Right.
I think the jury's still out on college.
Careful on the head, not too physical, right? Let's go wrestle here.
3 seconds to go here in the period.
Wrestle here.
I'll tell you what, those are some heavy, heavy kind of cross faces to the back of the head, but.
Coach Meade just looked at him and said, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that anymore.
Okay, good set.
That's half of coaching.
Mm-hmm. Putting out fires.
Putting out fires. Fireproof and stuff before it happens.
And Wilson with the escape. Or excuse me, Moore.
Moore is
Hold on, let's
quick.
go 2 here in a second.
Toomer's going to live or die by his
We're just
headlock
gonna go
tonight.
2 red, green.
And 2 more. 7-1 lead.
2 red, rather reversal.
Toomer's got all the tools really to be a.
He's actually a 190 pounder. Junior. He put some time in. He's another one. You get a lot of these guys that sees Rodney Scott that you don't know who they are.
Yeah, and until you start to see him get a full season, and just wrestling in all these matches is a huge help. Cesar Rodney has a long history of just improving guys throughout the season.
They started the season with 80-some wrestlers. And he lives, I think, 4 seniors.
I think there's not a lot of people at the beginning of the season thought Cesar Rodney would knock off St. Mark's. But
no.
It's a long season. You just never know what's going to happen.
Well, my rankings were even questioned about ranking them number 4. And looks like that's what Cesar going to get.
Who were they questioned by?
Hmm?
Who were they questioned by?
I can't say. I promise to keep text messages quiet.
Oh, there's a certain level of anonymity on the ranking complaints.
Yeah.
I love it.
33 to go here in the second period. 8-2 lead.
Come on, let's go, wrestle here.
For Xavier Moore, the senior from Red Lion. Cesar Rodney wrapped up the school meet, 48-15.
Me out of this thing.
I like Ray. He does everything with bad intentions, though. He's aggressive in every position here.
Wrestle here.
Coming down to the last period of this duel. Toomer looking like he's trying not to go over. Wright's being insistent, though.
End of the period. No back. So we'll go to the third.
Nice work, though, guys. Real nice work. Back to center. Cesar Rodney's choice. What do you want, neutral?
So Toomer's going to take neutral.
Hey, here we go. Third period, 8-2 red. Here we go. Hands above the face. Wrestle hard here. Let's finish strong.
Some hotly contested matches here, nice guy.
Really great matches. I mean, we've seen right from 106 on. 113 was great, 126.
You're good there, wrestle.
Toomer looking for that near side cradle. And has it.
Wow. Wright fought out of it, but Toomer wrestling tough through every position. Now he's looking to do it again. Doesn't quite have it locked up right, but.
There's his 2 back. It's 8-9-6, Scott.
Has he got it locked again? Wow, just a little too much. Got a little loose. Right wiggled out of it. What a great ending to just an awesome duel.
And they get the fall for Xavier Moore. What a battle between these two.
Great job by Toomer. Good sportsmanship, hustle back.
Well done, well done.
Real impressed by both those wrestlers here tonight.
So Meister will get a forfeit Kellum will get a forfeit. At 285.
Kellen giving the thumbs up.
Hey, boy.
So we're going to take a quick commercial timeout, folks, and we'll be back with our outstanding wrestler.
First State Orthopedic statewide has 29 physicians at 16 locations. Our physicians and staff provide both non-surgical as well as surgical treatment for almost all orthopedic conditions and injuries. We are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physician and orthopedic consultant for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to the local emergency departments as well as medical aid units and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Call for an appointment today or visit us at firststateortho.com.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We love Ferris.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across Central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and timely service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area for dependable HVAC services. Give us a shout or a bark at Barclay Heating and Air.
Welcome back to Cesar Rodney High School, and I'm here with tonight's outstanding wrestler, Ben Donato. Ben, maybe your biggest win of the season.
Yes, sir, yeah.
Take us through that. Let's start with you went out early, got the takedown, got in a little bit of trouble underneath. Take us through those first three periods.
I know he gets off to a quick start, so I knew I had to limit the first and second period. And once I got to the third period, I knew I had to push the pace and start getting the points up. And
your low singles were on point tonight. Another one in the final. Good job isolating the hip. Take us through that. What was your thought process before you stepped on the line in overtime?
I knew I was decently tired, but I had to go out, get the win for my team. I knew I was going to go take the low single. I mean, that's my bread and butter right there. So I took it, got up, and I was close to the takedown. He got out, reshot in, and then close to getting that takedown, and I just had to fight, go through my head, make sure I got that takedown for the team.
So you beat the number 3 ranked wrestler in the state. You were in the rankings. You were out of the rankings. This is probably going to set up a pretty good seed for you in the state tournament. Key for you will be getting through the guy you just lost to in overtime, Austin Decker from Sussex Central in this conference tournament.
I just say work hard these next 2 weeks. We're all going to work hard. We're all going to grind for each other, and just hope and pray for the best.
Talk about this team. You guys are looks like you're probably going to be, when it's all said and done, the number 4 seed in the state duels. William Penn probably coming in, and potentially a rematch with Sussex Central. How do you feel about this team and their chances in the state duels?
Early in the season, we wanted to get closer as a team and really get a state champ. We feel like a family. We feel more than a team, and I'm just happy for that. And we all talk about how close we are getting to this. Even though he's losses, it doesn't matter. It all matters who shows up on that Saturday in Smyrna.
So we got state duels coming up, Wednesday night quarterfinals, Final Four on Saturday, and then a week layoff, and you go to the Henlopen Conference Tournament. You'll probably be the number 3 seed again, so you'll probably be looking at Decker in the semis, and then that's it for a trip to the state tournament. You were a JV guy last year only because you're behind the number 3 guy in the state. What's that feeling now that you're a varsity guy and one of the top ones?
It feels great because, I worked so hard my entire life for this, and last year was kind of a disappointment, and now it feels great just to be on varsity and grind for my team like that and just get big wins and be a top guy in the state.
Folks, that's Ben Donato. Big win tonight here over number 3 in the state. Appreciate you coming over here, and your final score tonight. The Cesar Rodney Riders 51, the Red Lion Lions 54, Red Lion 21. For Scott Camera, Brandon Hill, Donald Flowers, I'm Benny Mitchell. for Delaware Live. Have a safe night. We'll see you probably next week sometime with some wrestling action here. Wrestling season ain't over yet. The best part's about to come. Folks, have a good night.
The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned, community-based news. Free to every reader, because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home. The things that matter most happen right now.